Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Happy summer to everyone. Where I live, it is definitely the hot and steamy season, so, you know, yay. So, actually fall is my favorite season, so I like spring too, but fall is definitely my favorite. So today I have a yes or no pick a card for you guys with bonus oracle messages. So what this is you guys are supposed to pause, meditate, and think about the question that you want to ask. And then I will go ahead and I will flip the cards to see if it is a yes or no answer. And then I'm going to briefly tell you why yes or no, okay? I'll read what it says there as much as humanly possible. And then I'm going to go ahead and I pulled some bonus, oracle messages. So this reading is definitely, don't forget this is a general reading. So if something doesn't resonate or sit right with you, then, then you're not meant to hear it. That's what it is. If you're also drawn to more than one pile, then go ahead and go for it. But since this is a yes or no, I kind of would think it would be better to stick to, unless you have more than one question, just stick to one, because then you're just going to confuse yourself, right? And then also there is a possibility that the group could come up with a tie, which means that, you're just not meant to know yes or no yet. It's not time to know yet. So anyways, I've got 5 groups here. Group 1 with the Black Moonstone, Group 2 with the Amethyst, Group 3 with Sunstone, Group 4 with the Lemurian Quartz, and Group 5 with Shiva Lingam. So if you're interested in getting a personal reading, there is information to do that in the drop-down box, just saying, Mercury retrograde, hello. So anyways, go ahead, pause, do whatever it is you need to do in order to meditate on which group you're being called to, and let's get started. For those of you who picked Group 1 with the Black Moonstone, this is going to be your reading. So let's see what we got going on here. Move your oracle cards over to the side a little bit. Oh, Oh my God. Okay, guys. Sorry, but you got a tie here, baby. And it's kind of funny. I think this is the group that had the most cards come out. And yeah, you're just not meant to know the answer yet. It takes requirement of more patience, more time. There's a reason that you're not supposed to know the answer yet. Maybe because you're not ready to hear it. So, yeah, definitely very interesting card selection came up here too. Wow. So, oh my God, I have a feeling that a lot of you were asking about love, and then some of you were asking about already an existing relationship. That's just like what I'm feeling. And then also some of you are definitely looking, you were asking about probably making a decision about a certain, it could be career related, is what I just am picking up. That's just what's coming to my head. So with this being said, this is what I love about these readings. It's motherfucking concise. It just like gets down to brass tacks and there's no bullshit. So as we move on here, I'm going to go ahead and read your oracle messages, okay? We have music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So obviously this is a message for you guys. The reason why you're not ready to hear it, there's something else that you need to know first. And it definitely could be coming into through music, okay? Music lyrics where you get those little, they call them earworms, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. But it's like, you'll just get like random ass like song lyrics stuck in your head. And it's not even a song that you've heard in a long time. If it's something you've just recently been hearing, I would be like about that. Like, don't jump all over that like, you know, crazy unless you can't get it out of your head for like days on end. Then pay attention to it. But especially if it's something that you have never heard before or never really listened to before, or it's something you haven't heard in years or something. Those are the ones that are really like pop out. Or like you just like remember a line from a movie or a TV show or something one of your friends or your relatives said to you, and it's just like it's bugging you and you can't get it out of your head, or even a line from a book. Pay attention to those because that's important. We also have cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. So the reason why probably some of you are not getting an answer on this is because you already fucking know it and you're just choosing to ignore it because it makes you feel uncomfortable. But you need to just do the thing, okay? And then your little Chinese fortune cards here are reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. We have jealousy. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. And then we have nature. Again, holy shit, this is coming up twice. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. Interesting. Okay. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. It's pretty quick and to the point, right? So we'll see. I like to do these yes and no every so often because, I mean, I like them. I think they're fun to do. I do them myself for myself. There's another style that I also do, which I haven't done before yet. But anyway, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications for when I put new videos out. In the drop-down box, there is personal reading information to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin, plus Amazon, Ko-fi, and social media information. And I thank you so much for being with me today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. For those of you who picked group 2, let's see what you guys have. Last one was pretty concise, so let's see what we got going on here. Shit. All right, the answer is no. So for you guys, it's a big no. So, wow, this is fucking crazy. And this looks like, because we have so much pentacle energy, this is a material question or has to do with some sort of material issue. That's the main overall dominant energy here, because we have Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. And we have 3 people involved, and we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is like a group situation. This could have to definitely do about job, switching a job or whatever. There's something to do about, it could be having to do with, I see that underlying there's some emotion attached to it. There's definitely 2 females involved with this situation. Could be also, I mean, there's a slight chance for like one of you, this has to do something to do with a third party situation or whatever. But the answer, whatever it is no. So if it's has to do with taking a risk monetarily or switching a job right now or something, that the answer is just no. And it's no by a hair, okay? Because if you look, we have 4 here, we have 5 here. So I don't know who you're dealing with. It also could have to do with an offer that came in, like whether you should take it or not. I feel like that there's, for some of you, whatever that offer is, you need to dig a little deeper and find more research about it. That's the message I'm getting. Pay attention to who you're surrounding yourself with at this time. Because I feel like somebody's in it for, I don't know, I'm getting greed vibes for some reason, okay? So let's take a look at your oracle message. Yeah, because let's see what comes up here, and then, I don't know, I'm just getting like a weird-ass vibe off this right now. It's fucking odd. Sorry if I'm getting quiet. I'm just like really like absorbing this. It's just, I don't know. It just feels funny to me. If you're asking about what a certain person's intentions are in dealing with money, it's like, it's a big no. So, oh my God. We have life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Wow. Well, if you're feeling like, if somebody's like putting a decision or some kind of choice, it's something obviously that you need to bring to light to everybody involved. And there's a reason why, okay? Because you're feeling no. I mean, the answer is no here for sure. And I feel like some of you are feeling no anyway. And you need to say why, okay? And if you're pissed about somebody borrowing money from you and not returning it, definitely you need to fucking speak up and say that, because that also is coming through. We have elephant, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So maybe the reason why this is no is because you're just, it's no good for you, and it's like you can achieve whatever you want anyway. So interesting. So, oh my God, no way. So 4 of these wanted to come out for you guys. And we have twists and turns. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. Wow. Why do I feel like there's been a restructure of something you guys are involved with, or at your workplace or something like that, and it's causing some grief or something? I don't know, or maybe you've been put into a position or offered a position in this new restructure that's just not going to work out for you or something. And you just know this instinctively, but you're not sure if you should turn it down or not. Okay. So we have wisdom. Oh my God. Oh, we have the elephant here. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet, and you got wisdom. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Weird. All right. So then we have property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transactions. And you know, these are all pentacles here, and this has got to do with the material realm, which has to do with possessions, property, money, and all assets, all that kind of stuff. And this is coming up. So some of you have been like asking a question about a property purchase, or something about it is not sitting right with you. Obviously, you need to be checking out security concerns in any transactions with it. And then assert yourself. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections. Birth of a child is also likely. Interesting. We have that Queen of Pentacles and that Queen of Cups. So maybe one of you has a family member or a sister who is pregnant or about to give birth, or it could be you who just finds out you're pregnant. Interesting. Okay, so I was going to say, and I'm just going to say it, maybe it's like you find out you're not pregnant and you're trying to be. So that could be part of what the no is as well. So anyways, that's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there is personal reading information to book a personal reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin, plus Amazon, Ko-fi, and social media information. And I thank you guys for being with me. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey, for those of you who picked group 3 with the Sunstone, this is going to be your reading. Let's see whether it is yes or no. Wow. Shit. I think we already know where this is headed, huh? Yeah, my eyesight is not. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Okay, the answer is no. Wow, you guys, this is all over the place. And you know what's really trippy is we have 7. We have 7 here. We have 7 here. We have 5 and 5. So 777, 555, or 55 and 77 could be numbers that you guys see at this time a lot, possibly. We have the 9 and we have a 9 right here. So 999, 9 could be important. I feel like that some of you are asking a question about, oh, well, shit. It's got to do with the freaking, this Knight of Pentacles energy here, okay? It's a, most likely it's a masculine, okay? And they're very stable, very secure, very serious. It could have to do with a love matter if they're in it for the long haul. If you're trying to rush something with somebody or a relationship with somebody, it's not going to work out in your favor because this person is slow and steady. They don't just jump into any kind of relationship with just anybody. They take their time. And if you're pressuring them and trying to rush them into something they're not ready for, you're going to lose them, okay? I feel like this person has a lot of options too. And I feel like that they're very financially secure. But the answer, whatever you're asking right now, is no, okay? And there's probably a reason for that. I do see that this person is very, they do have a lot of stress. I feel like honestly they're being pressured. And it's like, that's just not their jam, you know? It's like you cannot pressure this person because they are very methodical in the way that they do things. And they are definitely careful about who that they associate with and who they let into their life because they have a lot to lose, okay? So they want to make sure that the people that they end up with are sincere and not just in it for the money, okay? That's what I'm getting. That's a message I'm getting. I also feel this person is very creative, very talented, and they definitely have a very, very grounded, and but they are emotional, but they know how to control their emotions. So I feel that yeah, they're concerned about like people just wanting them for their money. I really feel that way. And their work is important to them. And like I said, they have a lot of options. So they have their choices. So just keep that in mind. Wow. I feel like that they definitely want somebody who's also financially secure. Yep. I also feel this person doesn't like to freaking waste their time looking at the past and dwelling in the past. I feel like that they like to fucking move on from that shit because like thinking about the past too much also stresses them the fuck out. They like to, I feel like that they enjoy like starting new things and starting new businesses and like starting a new, you know, period. That's like something that they do. It could be something to do with their career where they do startups or something, okay? That could just be for one of you, just saying. So that's what I'm seeing pretty much for there. Don't pressure anybody into something because you're just going to get rejected. So the answer was no, okay? Why? Here's maybe some more insight. We'll take a look. I mean, these are just messages you need to hear clearly. So we have inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Maybe you need to lighten up a little bit. Grizzly bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Yeah, well, that's great and all, but if you act like a bear or you poke the bear in this situation, you're going to get chomped, okay? So just saying, be careful. Don't try to pressure people into something they don't want to do, okay? And this also can be you being pressured into something possibly. But if you keep harping on certain people, they're going to take a hike, okay? I'm just saying. That's the message I'm getting. Don't shoot the messenger. So we have planning. Now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. Wow. Okay. Friendship. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. And we have sexuality. Existing relationships could find a new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. Okay, this is the second group that's talked about kids. Who's knocked up? You know, it's like there could be somebody around you. Some of you, you know, could be, and look at inner child, and she's got a little baby there. There's 2 kids. So some of you might be actually pregnant right now, or somebody is like, there's a new child coming into your life, quite possibly. Also, if this was talking about, you know, planning, now is the time to lay down the foundations of your future. Financial gains are more than likely. I kept, for some reason, it's like my eyes were really drawn to this, and the sexuality too for this, because this is a very sexual type of energy, the Ace of Wands, because it's very spiritual, very creative, and very sensual, and it's very powerful, okay? And we have power here too. So I feel like, you know, you need to be working on your own self and your own financial stability at this time, and don't rely on somebody else for it too. For some of you, that could just be for one person, but that's the message that's coming through there. So, yeah, and if you're definitely like considering starting a new job or career, make sure you lay down the proper foundations for that before you just go jumping into it. That's another message I just got. So anyways, that's it for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications of new stuff that I put out. Plus, down in the drop-down box, there is personal reading information to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin, plus Amazon, Ko-fi, and social media. And I thank you guys for being with me. I will catch you in the next one. Bye. For you who picked the handy-dandy Lemurian quartz here, this is going to be your reading. Not very many cards wanted to come out, but that's okay. So let's see what we got. If we have a yes or a no. Wow, these cards are a trip. Ooh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Holy shit. Okay, yes, it's a resounding yes. A big time yes. And what's crazy about this is you have 6, 6, 10, 10. So you might be seeing 10, 10 a lot, or 1, 1, 1, or 1, 1, 1, you know, just like series like that, or 10, like I said, 10, 10, or 101. You could be seeing 6s a lot, like 6, 6, 6. Devil. Anyway, that fucking cracks me up. So, okay, why is this a yes? Well, I definitely see that you guys are moving. I feel there's a lot of Capricorn. There's definitely some Capricorn energy here. And I feel like it's a very powerful, creative, sensual, because we have the devil here. We have the 2 cats. These cards are so wild. I love them so much. So we have the 6 of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups. Wow, this is going to turn out good. But you have to lay down there's some burdens that you need to release first before. I feel that there is probably, like, you are headed towards maybe, okay, and I know the devil is about choices, it's about decisions, it's also about addictions and stuff like that. I feel like that some of you maybe have like some addictions to something, and it doesn't necessarily, when I say addiction, everyone goes right to the drugs or the alcohol. It's not always just that. It could be a bad habit. It could be sex. It could be eating too much food. But I feel like that there's definitely some kind of addiction that needs to be released in this case. But also I feel like there is somebody coming in for some of you who's very generous. That is definitely going to be very helpful in helping you to release something from your life that you no longer need. It also could be a brand new beginning with somebody, because you have that 10 of Cups, which is like, you know, the happy family card. And this is where it ends up here. And the 6 of Pentacles, I feel like this person is super freaking sweet, and they're going to help you. So also I feel like this person, it could be somebody coming back from your past. It could be somebody could be a past life connection, or it could just be somebody from the past. There could be some kind of addiction or something that you're moving away from, that could have to do with a childhood. It could be trauma. It could be some sort of thing that you're stuck in, like a cycle, a vicious cycle, okay, of like constantly repeating the same shitty karma over and over again. This person's going to call it to your attention, and they're going to make you realize, hey, you can get over that shit. You can heal. I feel there's a person coming in, and they're very healing, and they're very generous, and they're very kind and giving and loving, and they are there for you through thick and thin. And they're going to help you release some of those burdens and some of those troubles and some of those things you've been holding on to that you no longer need. I feel like also this, like being with this person is going to complete some kind of karmic cycle that you have repeated like through multiple lifetimes. And finally, this time you're going to get it right, you know? So let's take a look at your oracle cards here. Oh my God. Wow. Holy shit. This is wild. So you have two endings of cycles here, okay? You have laying down the freaking burdens, and then you have this happiness that's coming in that's just super freaking, I mean, it's like the 10 of the cups is like, it's one of the best cards you can get in tarot, okay? It doesn't suck. So, also, and I'm just going to say this because this just came in before I even started reading this, some of you actually could be walking away and being like, going through a rebirth, and this makes sense because we have regeneration from an old family pattern, but also some of you could be leaving your home and you're moving on into the world where it's like you're just leaving home because you're young and you're moving on. But also some of you could be like finally getting over an ex or getting over a bad marriage, okay? And it's going to turn out okay. Everything's good, okay? In the end. It's very, I feel like you've got somebody who has your back. So we have stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So for you guys, definitely be paying attention to your intuition. And obviously, stargaze, that's something really good to do. It's also very relaxing. I freaking love it. You get lost in that shit. So, you know, I feel like this is something that will help to give you insight even, okay? So we have lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, oh my God, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Exactly. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Exactly. You can get through this. It's like you're going to make it. You're going to be fine. You know, breaking the chain. You know, it's like I feel like you definitely have that ability where you can reinvent yourself and you can walk away from the past and start anew. So we have, oh my God, we have declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people who you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. Wow, interesting. I feel like that there's somebody who's going to have your back. If that occurs, that could be just for one of you. Achievement. Enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. Wow. Okay. And then we have care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Wow. Yep. You're going to be tested probably for some of you. Okay. And just be using your intuition is going to help you with that. Through this process, somebody's going to try and fuck with you. Like I said, this could be just for a couple people, but you're a survivor. You can make it through. And as long as you're paying attention to your intuition, if you're not paying attention to your intuition, you know, you reap what you sow. That's all I have to say. It's like, if you're not listening to your gut, especially when it's warning you of something, then the only person you have to blame for that is yourself. And that's exactly what this kind of energy is when it's in this negative form, okay? It's called free will, okay? And that he's all about that. It's like, free will. I'm going to tempt you and put the situation, and I'm just going to watch what you do. That's what it's all about. So that's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there is personal reading information to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin, plus Amazon, Ko-fi, and social media information. I thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. For our last group with the Shiva Lingam, this is going to be your yes or no. Boy, I like got lost in the last reading. Whoo-hoo. It's like my brain was elsewhere. It was weird. Okay, so let's see what we got going on for you guys. Shit. Oh, wow. Okay, yes. The answer is yes. I think the answer is yes, and it's like, be prepared, because what you've sent out there is going to come back to you, and if you're not ready, it's going to smack you in the face. Because you got that tower after your victory. It's like, okay, somebody's been like, I feel like this is kind of like your energy. It's like you're trying to move forward. You're definitely trying to manifest. You're working on things. You're seeing the fruits of your labor coming in, and you're going to be successful. But you know the phrase, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Well, that's what's going to happen here. And if you're not prepared for what's getting, you know, what you're getting, you know, it might shock you. It might, I mean, you can have too much of a good thing too. Just saying. But if you're prepared for it, you're going to be fine. This situation definitely requires strength and generosity and kindness in the way that you handle yourself. Also, the Strength card is very Leo energy. It's very passionate. You do have a lot of Aquarian energy here because you got both of these right here. Okay, and the Fool and the Star card. I call the Fool card the Star card light because this is ruled by Uranus. And, you know, the Aquarian card right here is Uranus and Saturn because both planets are Aquarius. But I definitely see you moving forward with some sort, this definitely could be career-related plans, but I feel like it's very, very, you're very passionate about it. And I see like good things happening, but oftentimes, okay, and this is the message that's coming through, is that when you get something, don't expect to get something for nothing, okay? If you're not having an attitude of gratitude or something, you know, or giving thanks, showing gratitude, something, it can get taken away from you. Let me just put it to you that way. So just be aware of that. And then for some of you, this is so surprising when it occurs. That's literally going to blow your fucking mind. Okay. And like I said, it's like, it's very passionate. I feel there's like a lot of passion behind whatever this is. It's a very emotional thing, but I feel like, you know, you got this. It's like, I've got control of the situation to an extent, but there are still outside forces that can, things that you cannot control that can shake you up quite a bit. It can surprise you, okay? So just be cautious of that. And I do see that there could be a person around you who is very, this is interesting. This is a really interesting energy because it's come up in other groups too, that generosity, that kindness of somebody who's gonna be there to help you out. And this is a good thing. I'm glad this energy is coming out because shit, man, people need to be helping each other out and be kinder to one another, you know? And so I definitely see that here. But just be careful because what you ask for, you might just get, and it might come in ways you don't expect. So don't be surprised, but you probably will be. Okay, here we go. Whoa, no fucking way. Okay, so we have wait for winter. So this could give you a clue, okay, for a specific time period. For some of you, it says, during the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Okay, there you go, you guys. Whoa, there you go. As long as it's for, you know, the highest good of all. If some of you are doing this and you're coming from an ego standpoint, good luck. Good luck. Okay, that's all I have to say. If you're doing it from a position of this, then you're good. Okay, but winter time is going to be obviously a very important time for you guys. And then we have, and this is wild, you guys, because look at this. The bison are standing in snow, all right? And the white bison is very sacred, exactly. You can Google about it. I highly recommend you do it. So bison, abundance, exactly. Okay, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, so this is so weird that this is coming up because literally this morning I was on my meditation app, and we have some more messages here, but I need to tell you this first because it has to do with this. So I'm looking at this, my meditation app, and there was a dude who put this meditation out that said, why the law of attraction doesn't work. And so I'm like, oh, you know, and I start laughing because I knew what he was going to freaking be talking about. So I like clicked on it. I didn't listen to it, but I was reading what the synopsis was of it. And he was talking about how when people come at that, and all they do is sit there and wish for it, but they don't bother to put the work in and for the greatest good of all and actually live in accord and do all that kind of stuff. And they come from a point of entitlement or greed or selfishness. That's why it doesn't work out in your favor. You have to have that attitude of gratitude and be thankful and gracious for every little fucking thing you have. Because why? Somebody out there would be very happy to have the little bit that you have, okay? Think about people who, you know, can't even, you know, walk, like little simple things like that, you know, which to me isn't really a simple thing at all. It's a major thing. But it's like, you know, having all your senses, you know, having all your limbs, having your health, having these things, like having food to eat, a roof over your head, you know, the ability to not have to live in a war zone or something like that. These are things to be grateful for. And I don't think a lot of people do have gratitude for the fact that they have all this. They just want me, greed, 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 now. You know, it's like, don't come at it that way. Because if you do, the universe finds a way to bitch slap you, let me tell you. So we have intuition. Trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. We have luck. A sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Excellent time for networking. And we have positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. So obviously this has a lot to do with work, manifestation of material things and stuff like that. But you got to come at it from a position like this, okay? What can you do for your fellow humanity, you know, your fellow humans? What can you give in return? What is it that you can bless others with? What, you know, can you pass on that could be helpful? So anyways, that's it for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there is personal reading information to book a personal reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin, plus Amazon, Ko-fi, and social media. I thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.